Hello. I'd like to start off by thanking some people. First, I want to give thanks to my family for always supporting me in all of my academic endeavors. I'd like to thank my father, Paul, who works here on campus and is always checking up on me and supporting me in my academics. I want to thank my mother, who's always taught me to be a kind person and is a large part of the reason I've engaged in several of the service projects here in town and in NEO. I'd like to thank my girlfriend, Cage, who's always making sure I get my work done, even on nights where I don't feel like doing my work. I want to give a big thanks to NEO's faculty. I want to give a huge thanks to my instructors and a special thanks to Keely Adams. She set me up with the honors program when I first came here to NEO, and she's done nothing but help me ever since. Without all these people, I don't think I could have had the success that I've had. Uh, Alaska is a long ways from here, and it was a big change to come to NEO, but I'm glad at what I've been able to do, and I'm glad for this award. So thank you.
Our next honoree is Kaylee Davis. She is a business administration major from Wyandotte, Oklahoma. She graduated high school at 16 and is a first-generation college student. During her freshman year at NEO, she became a member of the Student Support Services. Kaylee made the Dean's Honor Roll and received several academic scholarships. She was chosen as a member of the Loves Cup Entrepreneurship, which is generally reserved for sophomores. She took partial ownership of a mock business, which won the Small Business Award at the Phi Beta Lambda National Competition. In her free time, Kaylee volunteers at her church and assists the elderly in her community by doing yard work, house projects, and cleaning. Kaylee has always encouraged others to be the best they can be and to chase their dreams. In his letter of recommendation for Kaylee, Dr. Calvin Becker, Business Department Chair and Instructor and Loves Cup Advisor, wrote, Kaylee would be a great representative for NEO's top 10 freshmen. She works very hard in all of her classes while still holding down a steady job outside of school. Kaylee was the first true freshman selected for the NEO Loves Entrepreneurs Cup team. She is also the first ever team member to come back and compete in the competition for a second year with NEO. The business plan Kaylee worked on as the freshman was also presented at the National PBL competition and took 6th place. She would be a great person to represent NEO, and I highly recommend her for the top 10 freshmen.
I just want to thank everyone that's helped me get to this point. I want a special thanks to my parents and the rest of my family and the staff at Student Support Services and my Loves Cup entrepreneurship team and our coach. Thank you.
Lori Green is our next honoree. Lori is a psychology, sociology, and criminal justice double major from Miami, Oklahoma. She is known for her positive attitude and smile. Lori's desire to lead and serve those around her is apparent on and off campus. Through her work with Behavioral Science Club, Food Chapter of Phi Theta Kappa, and Student Support Services, she continually challenges herself to make a positive impact. As the Phi Theta Kappa Vice President of Service, she presented a proposal to the Miami Tribal Council to purchase and install playground equipment for low-income apartment complexes. In the Behavioral Science Club, she worked with other members to raise funds and donations to fill 27 backpacks to be donated to the tribes and the Department of Health Services. She values teamwork and finds it rewarding to serve her community. In her letter of recommendation for Lori Green, LaShawn Powers, history instructor and Phi Theta Kappa advisor, wrote, I have seen Lori distinguish herself as a highly motivated and efficient leader, as well as a compassionate person. She has taken the lead in a number of PTK projects from design through implementation. Lori does not wait for someone else to take care of things. When she identifies a problem, she immediately starts working through it, thoughtfully and logically. She is not afraid to ask for help or to reach out to people who have knowledge about an issue and refine her plan based on that. After a decade and more with working with students, I can say that both of those qualities are rare. But then Lori is one of the rare students. She can pull herself up and pull up others alongside her. She has grit and uses it to help her community. If the freshman top 10 are supposed to represent the finest of NEO, it really needs to have Lori Green in the 22-23 class.
Good afternoon. I would like to start by saying thank you to the committee members who had the daunting task of choosing us and ultimately choosing me for this award. Secondly, I would like to thank the staff and faculty who pushed me to encourage me along the way to strive for my best and that I can do anything that I do put my mind to. I would like to say thank you to my family and friends who are here today to support me. I would like to thank Ms. Powers for her recommendation and guidance to PTK and all the growth opportunities I have been given through being a member and president of Phi Theta Kappa. I want to thank Ms. Kurtz for her recommendation and her constant guidance through my journey to find my degree path. I would like to thank Ms. Jenny for her recommendation and the countless hours in the tutoring room. Without her, I would not have passed college algebra. I would also like to thank Ms. Bissell for her recommendation and her guidance on how to manage being a woman in my chosen career. Nobody in my family went to college, and it was not talked about, but I took a chance on myself and I did something that I thought I never could. And now I am here accepting this award. So it is just proof that I can do so much more than I gave myself credit for. And I truly hope that I encourage those around me to do the same. Thank you.
Natalie Hicks is our next honoree. She is a physical therapy assistant and general studies double major from Benito, Oklahoma. Natalie completed her freshman year as a concurrent student at Ketchum High School. She is dedicated to serving her community by ringing the bell for the Salvation Army, helping deliver supplies for the disaster relief program, and serving junior deaconess students through her church. According to Natalie, some people may think you must have money or time to give back, but I believe you can give back just by having a kind, positive attitude. To build others up and make them feel comfortable and confident is just as important. Natalie works as a physical therapy technician and considers herself blessed to be able to help others as well. In his letter of recommendation for Natalie, Moses Martinez, English instructor, wrote, Natalie is a remarkable student. She always represented herself with respect and showed respect to others. Her work was exemplary, and she strove to really learn the concept being taught, not to simply achieve a grade.
Hello. I would just like to take a quick minute to thank my friends and family for being here today and always pushing me to do the best that I can and always supporting me. I would like to thank my advisor, Bobby Pennington, for always being so kind and helpful. My instructor, Brenda Adams, for being so understanding and willing to help, and Moses Martinez for pushing me to my full potential. Lastly, I would also like to thank who selected me to be a part of this. Congratulations to my fellow classmates on achieving this award as well. Thank you.
Blake Hobson. Blake Hopkins is our next honoree. He is an agricultural business major from LaSalle, Colorado. He is an active member of the NEO Livestock Judging Team, Blue Chapter of Phi Theta Kappa, Baptist Collegiate Ministry, Ag Ambassadors, and Aggie Society. He competed at the Arizona National Stock Show and placed third high individual. Blake believes in leading by example and strives to do his best in everything he does. His goal is to become an agriculture attorney so he can represent an underrepresented and often misunderstood industry. In her letter of recommendation for Blake, Maddie Hayes, agriculture instructor and livestock judge coach, wrote, Blake is an exceptional student that effectively communicates with me and other students and applies extra effort to ensure his work shines. I appreciate how Blake sets goals and is willing to put forth the work necessary to achieve them. In addition, Blake is not only on the NEO Livestock Judging Team, which I have the privilege of coaching. Blake is a serious competitor and has become an integral part of the team dynamic. Blake is also an active member of our Agriculture Ambassador Team, Aggie Society, and Collegiate Farm Bureau Clubs. Blake's drive and passion for agriculture convinces me he will be successful in any of his future endeavors. I am eager to watch as Blake's academic and professional careers unfolds.
Good afternoon. I guess first of all, I would really like to thank my family. Without them, I certainly wouldn't be able to be here and have the opportunity that I had today to be able to achieve this great award. So just deeply thank you overall. And second of all, I want to thank the committee for going through the task of choosing through the many members that have decided to apply for this award and choosing me. I'm incredibly grateful. And then I also thank my family and friends, or my friends have also helped to keep my time here enjoyable, encourage me to push myself, especially when it comes to culture and academics. So thank you.
Nancy Jamie is our next honoree. Nancy is an English major from Miami, Oklahoma. She is a first-generation college and recipient of the Presidential Freshman Scholarship. She demonstrates leadership abilities by being an honorary member, Vice President Scholarship for new chapter of Phi Theta Kappa, student body government treasurer, and working at the NEO bookstore. Nancy attended the Honors 2022 study abroad where she traveled to Italy and Greece and saw many culturally and historically significant places and monuments. In her recommendation for Nancy, Healy Allen, psychology instructor and honors coordinator, wrote, I've watched Nancy grow from a quiet, shy freshman to her honors student government team. Nancy is one of the most helpful and dedicated students I've encountered. She always makes time to serve and does so with a positive attitude. It's evident that she is truly concerned with the well-being of others and often goes out of her way to assist people who are in need.
Everybody, thank you for coming out and supporting the top freshman recipients. I would like to thank the committee that chose me as a recipient of this award. Being selected for this award is truly a great honor and achievement, and it wouldn't be possible without all the people supporting me throughout the years. Firstly, I would like to thank Healy Adams. From the very beginning of my career, she has been there to help me and encourage me. Secondly, I would like to thank Dr. Birdsong and my advisor, Dr. Hubbardson. They have always believed in my abilities and let me know about any opportunities that would help me to learn and grow. Thirdly, I would like to thank Ms. Powers. With her encouragement, I was able to expand my research and writing abilities. I'd also like to thank Ed and Catherine from the bookstore. Working with them has been a great time, and I am thankful for all the help and support they have given me. Lastly, I like to thank my family, my parents Victor and Lucy, and my sisters Gabby and Danny. In anything I have done, they have always supported me. They have always been there, and I know that they will be there no matter what path in life I decide to take. Again, I want to say I am extremely grateful and appreciative of this award. It is an incredible honor to have been selected.
Mattia Boyoli is a business administration major from Lattice Foley, Italy. As an international student, he had to adjust to a new culture while learning English. He not only made the transition, but also mastered the language. He made the men's soccer team as a goalkeeper while maintaining a 4.0 GPA. He is a member of the chapter of Phi Theta Kappa and the lifeguard for the campus swimming pool. He hopes to improve daily as a man, student, and player. He wants to live his life in today. In his letter of recommendation to Mattia, John Perrigan, health and human performance instructor and his men's head soccer coach, said, Tia has been a leader on our soccer team for 2 years. He is not only athletically gifted, but a leader in his actions. He has respected the opportunity he has been given and put his full efforts into supporting our team. Tia's understanding of improving other players on the team, even players that compete directly with him for playing time. He is a leader in the study hall setting as well. His academic habits have been an example for the rest of the team. His presence makes it easier for me as a coach to enforce good habits for all players. On paper, his 4.0 GPA is evidence of the statements above, but his day-to-day interactions with teammates and people around our program show the true quality of his character.
Hello everyone, being here today is a big honor for me. I'm attending the last semester at NEO, and these 2 years have been incredible. Some of the best memories of my life are here, and also some of the best people I know. NEO taught me a lot. The experiences I had here, both positive and negative, will always be with me, and they made me grow. As an international student, there are some moments that are not easy, because being far from home and from all the people you know is not. But here, I found a second home. I remember in one of my classes there was one question that asked what my goal was here, and I said that I would compete on my best to become the best student, athlete, and person possible. Being here tonight feels great because it shows me that my efforts brought me somewhere, at least on the student side. And for this, I want to thank my parents first for all the effort they made to give me this opportunity. Then I want to thank my sister, my grandma, and my best friends for always being by my side even 5,000 miles away. And last but not least, I want to say that I'm grateful to my coaches and all the people I've met in these 2 years for making me feel like home.
Allison Loomis is our next honoree. She is an agricultural marketing and sales manager from Lacine, Kansas. She is involved in the Agriculture Education Club, Aggie Society, Ag Ambassadors, and Collegiate Farm Bureau. She competed in discussion meet contests at the Oklahoma State Farm Bureau Convention and attended a Collegiate Farm Bureau Day at the Capitol, where she participated in food packaging program through the Regional Food Bank of Oklahoma. She also mentors students in NEO's Upward Bound program. In her letter of recommendation, Allison Anderson, agriculture instructor, wrote, "To put this simply, if I could clone Allison's drive, passion, and love of learning into all of our students at NEO, I would do it in a heartbeat." She is a once-in-a-lifetime student that is always willing to serve others, no matter what the project deadline, cost, etc. She is a true example of a servant leader. She has held many leadership positions within NEO. She is always the first one to show up and the last one to leave. She is making a lasting impression on countless students with her love of serving others. I highly recommend her to be a top 10 freshman. She exemplifies every quality this award merits and is highly deserving.
After many long thoughts of who to thank and what to say, this is what I've came up with. I first want to thank my mom and my family because I would not be here without you guys. I next want to thank my friends, Dylan and Cade, and everyone else. And lastly, I want to thank all the faculty and staff at NEO for truly making someone feel at home when they're away from it.
Kayla Sharbud is a nursing major from Pitcher and Pawpaw, Oklahoma. She is on the President's Honor Roll and demonstrates excellent leadership abilities and substantial academic achievement. She has the great responsibility of being a single mother with a full-time job while volunteering her time with several institutions. She is admired by her peers and was elected as class president of the 2024 nursing class. She is a member of the Mu chapter of Phi Theta Kappa and a board member of the Fireball Foundation, which raises money to support the Ottawa County Volunteer Fire Departments. Kayla is also a founding member of the Quapaw Fire Auxiliary, which raises money for the local fire department and surrounding communities in need. In her letter of recommendation for Kayla, Cynthia Keaton Brown, nursing instructor, wrote, Kayla runs headlong into a challenge and is able to gain collaboration and participation for her proposed projects. It is evident that Kayla cares about her community. She is a member of the Quapaw Volunteer Fire Department. Her achievement list is long. It goes without saying that she does all of this while raising a young daughter on her own. Kayla demonstrates resilience and grit in her everyday interactions to better herself and her community. Kayla has a very special spark, and I trust she will go far in making our world a better place.
I just want to thank everyone for having me here today. I also want to thank all of my family, friends, the faculty that have helped me reach this point in my life. I started school a lot later than most people, and it was definitely nothing like what I expected it to be. It did allow me to live life and gain some experience, though, so for that, I'm very grateful. This is such a huge honor and is in no way lost on me, but I do see this as a stepping stone where I can continue to better myself and reach those higher career goals. I'm very honored to be next to all of these other students, and I look forward to seeing where we'll all go next.
Goldie Snow is a vocal performance major from Miami, Oklahoma. Her desire to serve and inspire those around her is evident on and off campus. She holds the highest student position in the NEO Theater Experience program, where she leads fellow students in the work they do to crew events, improve the Fine Arts Center, and produce live theater. Goldie volunteers with the local lead agency and in local elementary schools, collects food and clothing for Peggy's Closet, has been involved in several campus-wide cleanups, and tutors other students in various academic courses. She currently serves as the coach and choreographer for Miami High School War Dog Color Guard, the president of Maskers Theater United and Choir Club, and the student body government secretary. She is an active member of the honors program and Mu chapter of Phi Theta Kappa. Goldie believes in utilizing her talents and leadership abilities to help others feel safe, create art, and to realize their fullest potential. In her letter of recommendation for Goldie, Keely Adams, psychology instructor and honors co-coordinator, wrote, Goldie is a prime example of leadership through inclusivity. She is kind-hearted, listens to others, and shows compassion. Her concern for others and their well-being is evident in her commitment to service learning and leadership. Goldie employs her leadership skills across campus, from acting on the stage to holding a position in our student body government. Goldie always strives to lead by example. Regardless of her busy schedule, Goldie has maintained an exceptional student record. She is committed to her education and driven to succeed. I know Goldie will represent NEO well as a top 10 freshman. I am confident not only in her ability to succeed as a student, but as a future alumni who will make this world a better place.
Hello, thank you to everyone for coming out today. I would like to say that I'm incredibly honored to be receiving this award, and I have a lot of people to thank, so I'm going to get to it. First off, my family. They've been my number one supporters from the very beginning. I wouldn't be where I am today without them, literally, and from all of the long nights of studying and long nights of rehearsal and band and whatever it was, they were always there for me and made sure I had what I need to succeed. Next, Keely Adams, my honors coordinator, and she took me on a beautiful trip to Greece and Italy and expanded my horizons. But the very first thing that she did when I got to campus is she tracked me down on enrollment day and she said, "You need to be in this honors program." And it's because of her that I felt safe and welcome on campus from the very beginning, and I can't thank her enough for that. Also, my music faculty that had the incredible feat of taking a shy and shaky artist and bringing me into the performer that I am today, and one that is able to stand in front of you and speak without crying. And they have seen many, many tears. So thank you to Adam Compton, Polly Swopes, Dr. Tatiana Taylor, and Aaron Smith. And of course, Dr. Stafford, for always putting up with my selfies and at every event with a smile, and making sure that I knew that even in the highest places of admin, we have support as students, and this truly is our home. From my original family to now my second family at NEO, thank you all so much.
Could we give all of our honorees another round of applause? This is the conclusion of our top 10 freshman ceremony, and this has been a truly phenomenal group of students that we're honoring. Words cannot express how proud we truly are. Thank you to everyone for attending. Please feel free to stay and mingle in the lobby where we'll have refreshments. And I would like to ask the Dr. Stafford and Rachel, the selection committee, as well as any presidential partners that are in the audience today, and the honorees, if they'll come up to the stage for a picture. She'll arrange all. No worries, she'll come in. I'm pretty sure she'll put taller in the back. You guys, let me know what you're doing. Hey, David. I'm trying to hide. Oh. That's the beauty of not being too tall, right? Nope. Troy? Yeah, let's get Troy. Dr. Grover, Troy, would you come up here too? Troy, Dr. Grover. We want you in the picture, please. Okay. Okay. Stand closer if you want.
Good job.